We are having so much fun, and we know you're going to love our next guest. His name is Tony Walker, and he is a comedy guy. Comedy cures everything. So.
Absolutely. I had cancer at the age of 32, and I do believe that the laughter and the positive attitude got me through it just as much as the medications did, which led to the comedy troupe that I run called Knock 'em Dead Comedy. We do dinner theater, murder mysteries, game shows, kid shows. We're not stand-up or anything like that, just comedy shows, variety shows.
You go to restaurants and where else? Like theaters?
Restaurants, private parties, corporate events, fundraisers. Did I say fundraisers?
Fundraisers, firehouses.
Comedy shows, they're murder mysteries, they're audience participation. It's a scripted show because there's clues and hints that have to go out, but it's not a don't blink or you'll miss something. It's not Agatha Christie.
Right.
It's a comedy. It's lighthearted, but one of the characters does get killed,
right.
And then the audience has to figure out who did it and why. And if it's a private party or a corporate event, we personalize it to fit their event.
Now, do you ask the audience for help with the mysteries? Or
Yeah, they solve it.
All by themselves.
Based on what they saw during the show, we even give them a little section where they can interrogate the suspects.
Oh, that's
and,
fun.
So we'll deflect, deny, point fingers at other characters, but everybody makes the rounds throughout the whole room and talks to people.
The show is guaranteed. It's 100% guaranteed fun.
Totally.
Everywhere we go,
always.
Everybody loves that show.
The audience they just get so involved, and there's just such a part of the show, and that makes it even better.
Other things that you do aside from mystery.
we do game shows. Oh, the game show, we have a podium with lights and buzzers and sounds, and it's basically
Like
a trivia game show, or it could
Right.
be, again, we ad-lib with that too. So they may want a trivia game show, but if we show up and they're a loud, boisterous group and they're a lot of fun, we could ask them to do funny physical challenges or do some karaoke or whatever, or name that tune, whatever we feel like doing, and they'll be willing to do. We'll take it there.
What movie introduced the phrase, "There's no crying in baseball"?
Oh, wait.
What letter comes after A? Yes, there you go. Go ahead. B is correct!
Is there a favorite skit that you do that just still cracks you up every time you do it?
We do a lot of audience participation murder mystery shows, comedic murder mystery shows. And there's two shows. We have a mob show. We're in New York. You have to have the mob shows. And we have a redneck wedding, which is just
I have
it's
to
a
come
lot
see
of
that
fun.
one.
You're welcome
Yeah!
anytime. In fact, I even
Well,
brought
growing
you a
up in
shirt.
St. Louis, Missouri, I have to say you did.
Oh, of course I did.
Hey!
That you will wear everywhere you go. In fact, I have a whole bunch. I'm giving one out to everybody.
Everywhere I go. Okay.
That's right.
There you go.
Knock 'em Dead Comedy.
Oh, that's great.
Can I
Knock 'em Dead
pretend I'm
Comedy.
drinking something?
Excellent. Yeah, you can pretend like you're
Thanks,
drinking something.
I'm having fun on the set.
We actually do put water in it when guests ask,
Just
we
not
do. But
this
if you
guest,
but if you don't ask ahead of time, wait, this one's full of water. You ready? One, two, three. All right, there you go.
Johnny, you have a good time tonight or what?
Had an awesome time.
All right. KDC, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, all right.
The Knock 'em Dead Comedy Radio Show also brought to you by Two Eagles Auto Body. For more than 25 years, Two Eagles Auto Body has been the leader in auto body repairs and customer satisfaction on Long Island. Two Eagles Auto Body handles every type of auto repair, from custom applications and restorations to repairs involving insurance claims. So call Two Eagles Auto Body and ask for John Rossi at 516-328-2527.
Okay, we'll just do that for now.
Hey, how do you say there, people? It's Johnny Brennan, creator of the Jerky Boys, also of Fox TV's Family Guy fame. I just want to let you know you're listening to Tony and Sally on the Knock 'em Dead radio show. They're gonna keep knocking 'em dead, so keep listening, you wacky sons of bitch. Right there. Over and out there, sweet Charlie.
3-2 to Mookie Wilson. Little roller up along first. Behind the bag. It gets through Buckner. Here comes Knight, and the Mets win it.
Hello, Tony. Mookie Wilson here, 1986 Mets. How you doing? Long time no see, man. Hey, man, I miss you guys, man, that Knock 'em Dead comedy radio, man. I miss you. I wish I was still up there, man. But I'll wait till it warm up a little bit, and hopefully this year things will be a little bit better, man. But when we're talking about comedy, hey, the early years of Mets was a lot to laugh about. You had to make a lot of comedy off those guys. Hey, hope to see you guys during the summer, and hopefully get back on the show, man, at some point in time during the course of the year, all right? All right? Yeah, fine. Contact me, man. All right, Tony. Talk to you later.
Hi, everybody. We are live. Welcome, everybody, to the Knock 'em Dead Comedy Podcast. Good to see you. We are live from the legendary Governor's Comedy Club here in Levittown. Hello, Carol. Hello, Beansy. Nice to see you guys. Thanks for joining us here today. We are on Twitch. Thanks for supporting us on Twitch. We've been trying that for about a month now. So far, so good. So thanks for joining us. Chris is here. Chris Sciarratta. Here he is from the band Track 9. If you haven't seen them, I highly suggest you go see them. Go see them. They're fantastic. But you do a lot of solo gigs.
Yes.
But you still call it Track 9.
Yeah, it's just easier for the owners and stuff to just we label it Track 9 Duo. You know, it's me and my wife. You know, Christy do it. Yeah, we've been doing that since February. We started doing that, so it's only like a little over 6 months. And the band's been around for about 2 years.
That's been 2 years already?
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Goes fast, right?
I was at your very first gig.
You what?
I was there. Wow, 2 years. That's insane.
I know.
But all right, so you just said something that already intrigues me. You said, Track 9 Duo.
Right.
Now you guys are playing tonight.
Yes. Yeah, we're playing, Christy and I have been playing at J.J. Cooper's in Long Beach, 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. That's one of our regular acoustic places.
However,
okay,
I saw an ad for that gig.
Where?
I don't know.
On my Facebook page?
Probably your Facebook page.
No, they advertised it too.
But it doesn't advertise it as Track 9
No,
Duo.
no,
It just says
no.
Chris Sciarratta.
Yeah.
No mention of Christy Sciarratta anywhere.
Yeah, well, yeah.
So are you sure it's a duo gig tonight? Or
No, it is.
It's a solo gig when you get home.
Yeah, it's funny because she's like, I guess I left my name off again. I said, oh, shoot.
Yep.
We're still pretty new. I mean, we've only been doing this, 6 months is not a long time. I mean, it's really.
But is she? The point is she mad at you or the venue for not advertising her name?
Them. She can't be mad at me. No, with this face. She can't be.
Well, that's true. That's true. Can't be upset with this face.
I want to say something. Change something. This fucking on with this chair?
Yeah, I don't know.
What is
It's
going on
I don't
here?
know how that
Bro,
broke.
every
What
time
happened?
I go back, I feel like I'm going to go on the screen back here.
That would be awesome. Because then we'd have maybe that would go
So can I
viral if you
curse?
did that.
Can you
Yeah,
curse?
you can curse. Except, well, you
I
can.
don't want to. I'm not a big cursor.
You, I am. So you can curse. I mean, it's governors after all. However, I will warn you that my mother does watch almost every day.
Hi, Ann. Where's the camera? Here?
So this one,
Hi,
right, here,
Ann.
right there.
Love you, miss you.
So yeah, so you just said the F-bomb in front of my mother.
I said effing, I think I said.
No, you didn't.
Look at it. Looks like... Talk to management here.
Fremder, sorry I'm a minute late. Had to scratch my Twitch. Yeah, we're trying this Twitch thing.
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah, it's good. You know, supposedly, we can monetize.
Twitch is like a
off
gaming
Twitch.
platform.
It is,
yeah.
but it's like everything else. It's like MySpace, TikTok, Instagram. The youngsters start it, and eventually we come in and ruin it, and that's what's happening now with Twitch.
Oh.
So we were advised to get on Twitch now before it's completely saturated by us grown-ups, and we get lost in the crowd. So we're innovators.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, there's my mother. She says hi, Chris.
Hi, Ann.
Yep. She she hasn't come to bowling in a long time.
I haven't either, really.
Yeah. And it's weird because I know both of you say like you don't go because you don't want to see each other. So.
Not in the least. I'd rather see her than you. Are you kidding me?
Most people say that. Yeah.
Yeah, she's a doll.
Yeah, absolutely. So the band is going good, huh?
Yeah, it's going great. We acoustic show. I mean, listen, I'm humble. I'm not gonna brag, but it's like the phone don't stop ringing.
That's great. Yeah, you had a busy summer, right?
You know what? This is the truth. We didn't really enjoy our summer.
Come on, you're playing rock and roll and watching women dance. Doesn't get better than that.
No, there's a lot more I could do. Eating ice cream, that's better. But no, honestly, it's just we worked too hard, bro. We worked
eating ice cream. Not watching a game, not being naked, but eating ice cream. Not a steak, but ice cream.
It's happy. Sugar. All right. Anyhow, we worked a lot.
Yeah.
You know, it was funny. I was trying to. I said, how many gigs have I played since I came back out of retirement? You know, and I was retired like 20 years.
Wow, it was 20 years, huh?
Yeah, I think the last time I was in a steady band, we were in a Queens band, and I'm gonna say it was
a band in Queens, not a Queen tribute
yeah.
band. I just want to verify.
It was right before I got married, so I think that's 98.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's a long time.
That is a long time.
Yeah. And we tried to get the band back together again. The band originally was me and my two brothers and the drummer I have now. He's like one of my lifelong friends.
Right.
And we tried to do it. I think it was like 2011, and you're a Queens-based band, and then you try to do it in Long Island. Nobody knows who you are.
Right.
They don't know what you know. And my brothers couldn't do it. It was too much to travel, so I understand that. And so I kind of we played a few gigs. It didn't really work out. We couldn't get anybody to really come down, not from Queens and stuff. And then I just tried it again a couple of years ago. I said, if I'm going to do it, I want to do it now. I don't want to do it like when I retire and I'm in my 60s and I can't move. You know what I mean? Can't hold the guitar.
Yeah.
So I told my wife, I said, I'm going to try it one more time and hopefully it takes off. And I have to say, I'm very humble. It's been very good, you know.
Yeah.
And the phone doesn't stop ringing, you know, and which is a good thing. And like I said, it's not about ego, and it's not about, you know, it's about just having a good time and doing something you love to do. Like at the end of the night, you're like, they pay you, and you're like, oh, I get paid.
Right.
Like, that was like the last thing I was thinking about that night.
Yep.
You know, you just want to have a good time. The people that come are just great people. They want to enjoy the music too, and I say we're like a traveling party, you know, like that.
Oh,
And,
that's good. I like that.
You know, so it's been great. And the acoustic thing is another pleasant surprise because it was gonna originally just be me, and then I started practicing on the couch, and my wife's singing the harmonies, and I'm going, wow, that sounds good.
Yeah.
I'm like, so she's like a Beatles nut, you know.
I do know
she
that.
knows all the harmonies. So she starts singing the harmonies. I said, do it with me. Yeah, do the shows with me. And she comes up, and now she comes up. She's a part of the duo. She's part of the band now.
Right.
And she is getting better and better every day. I mean, I'm actually shocked. Like, who is this person?
You're talking about singing, right?
She's just been phenomenal. And
See, you did it to me too. Like all over the place.
We gotta talk to the manager. We get the manager. New chairs.
These chairs are expensive.
They are?
These chairs
are
are
comfortable. It's just, I don't know.
They're like,
every time I go back,
they're like $300. These chairs.
Yeah, they're nice. I mean,
it's crazy.
Just gotta fix the arms on them. You know?
Right. Spend $400 instead. And I've had the pleasure of seeing you guys as a duo, and it's fantastic. She's a great singer. She's a great singer.
She's really. I told her a year from now you won't be the same singer. Sort of like me too. I wasn't, I was decent, but I think I've gotten a lot better. Not to say it egotistically, just to say I just have. If you work hard at something, chances are you get better at it, and it just comes with time.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, right. Like you said, you love it, so it doesn't feel like it's work.
No, not at all.
I mean, shit, they call it play. Go play tonight.
Like my band now, like everybody works. Everybody's got full-time jobs.
Yeah, sure, right.
So guys will be coming. We got a gig on a Friday night, 7:00. Guys are getting home from work at 6, and they're shooting straight over to the gig. I mean,
Yep.
We're full-time working guys, and my wife, so it's like to do this, you got to really want to do it. You got to really enjoy doing it, I kid around. Sorry.
I was just gonna say it's nice. It is nice to make some money at it.
Yeah.
But
you have to make some money because
right.
you have equipment you gotta buy.
Sure.
Chords, you break your chords. You need picks. You need strings.
Right.
You need that costs money. And,
right.
I think some of the I want the venues to all do well. That's the goal. They're happy with us. We're happy. But we do have expenses. You got to keep it running,
right.
And they do too. So
I mean, it is a labor of love at our age, like you said. It's just something we want to do for fun. We had our time of raising kids.
Yes,
it is a little bit of getting back to ourselves.
Yes,
kind of. So
this is the first time I've done something for myself, and I can't even tell you.
Yeah,
and my wife. I mean, it's always been about the kids, and our kids with special needs, and we've had that. We've had to devote a lot of time to that, and I still do.
Still do, right?
I still do, but I just, I had to cut out some other things, and I had to back away from some things a little bit, and just so I could do the music. Because, like I said, when am I gonna wait until I'm 60, and then
right?
Who knows when I get to 60? You know what I mean? So
now, all right, now first time person. We have a person commenting for the first time. Cocaine 2552. Bring back. Is that something I?
No, I have no idea.
You don't know what that means?
No.
Bring back Freddie Ori Riot, says Cocaine 2552.
Oh, that's my.
Oh, you get that?
Those are my friends. Yeah,
okay.
That's my brother.
Oh, that's Cocaine is. Oh, Freddie is your brother.
He's my brother. Yeah.
Is Cocaine? Is that him?
I don't. Yeah. 2552 is my. Oh, I know it is. It's Columbus. John, go away, John. Yeah, he likes it when my brother comes up and sings. It's funny.
Now, somebody else is joining in on that. Georgia Build Dogs Alley. Oh no, Build Dogs All Day.
That's Tommy. Yeah,
okay.
I know these guys.
Yeah, all right, so you know what that means. Okay.
Yeah.
Andrew Fremder. I practice my guitar in the toilet sometimes. It's where I come up with my best shit.
He's doing the show tomorrow, right?
No, that's Andy Plajanos. This is Andrew Fremder.
Oh, okay.
Two different guys.
That's funny stuff.
But they're all very funny. Hello, Bosie. Who else is there? Bosie's there. Oh, and then Bosie. Oh, then Beansy said hi to my mother. Beansy, leave my mother alone. Yeah, things definitely come with time if you work hard at it, says Fremder. Right.
It's true.
Yeah, and it's and I hear you. It is nice to make a little money, but it is more about just enjoying yourself. And what about?
Yeah.
Do you and because how's it been with Christy now that she's in the band? Is it? Would you say do you guys get sick of each other, being with each other more?
100 times better.
Yeah, you think it's actually helping?
I think everything. Just everything has gotten better because.
You're sharing the experience.
Kids come to the shows.
Yep.
A lot of them.
And they seem to be enjoying it too. Not
they
to cut
do.
it
Well,
off,
we do a lot of Beatles stuff too.
Right.
So
they don't look embarrassed. They're not like, they're not there because they're forced to be there. They seem to be enjoying it
too. it takes time to learn a song. It takes time to do that. And if she's sitting right there, say, hey, let's try to, let's figure this out, see if it sounds good. And we try to do the harmonies, we try to play it together. It takes 2 seconds. We can learn songs quicker because you get bored playing the same stuff over and over.
Sure.
So it's just so much easier having her right there. Yeah. And then, it's been a lot. It's been unbelievable. And I thought, maybe get each other's nerves and stuff, but no, not at all. We're pretty much on the same page with that.
Nice. I think somebody sneezed. I think that's what that was. That's happened before, and every time we're somebody in here, we're like, "What in the world was that?"
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to ask him. I think it's one of the owners in his office sneezed. I'm gonna have to bust his chops later. Sounds like a mountain lion running through the hallway.
But yeah, it's been very good, and the guys I'm playing with too. They just great guys. My friends, like the drummer I've been friends with my whole life.
What's his name?
Johnny Joseph.
Been friends such a long time. What's his name? Johnny Joseph?
Johnny Joseph, yeah.
Oh, that's funny. There's a comedian named John Joseph.
Oh, yeah?
And he plays guitar.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, great comedian, too. But that's funny. And now Cocaine says it's hard to learn the lyrics to Come and Get Your Love. Are these all inside jokes?
Yeah, it's all inside jokes. He's knocking somebody.
Is that right? Is that what's going on? Oh, okay.
Former member.
Okay. Stirring the pot there, Cocaine. And now, who is Cocaine? Who is that?
It's my friend. He's one of my
But he's not in the band, or
no.
Okay.
He's just
See, he's not even in the band. It's stirring up trouble for you.
He comes every show.
Oh, okay.
I'll put it that way.
So I know this person.
Yeah, you probably know.
Yeah, okay.
I had to figure it out because I don't know.
Right, cocaine with K's, no C's, just cocaine. Excuse me. So and then how do you guys like who? All right, 2 questions. How do you guys decide on what songs to play?
Yeah, that's a good question. Basically, whatever me and Christy can sing is the starting point.
Okay.
First, the band will suggest the songs, and they'll be like, so me and Christy will sit down and say, what do you think of this? And we try to play fun stuff. You do
play a lot of fun songs.
It's funny, you could spend a week trying to learn a complicated song, and you do the song live, and this is what you get. And then you do a 3-chord song, which is like a joke on musicians, an easy song to do, and they're roaring.
Right.
So it's not about how complicated the song is. I played complicated songs. We used to do Highway Star, my old band. We used to do all that stuff. And
Highway Star, great tune. Should I try this?
Yeah.
All right, it's line 4. Line 4 is usually telemarketers. I'm just telling you. So hello. What was that music? What was that? Hello? All right, they're gone. Okay. I don't know. There was some weird music that was playing. It sounded kind of like porn music.
But yeah, the songs that you were talking.
Yeah, like Highway Star. Yeah.
Yeah, like we used to do like complicated stuff. Like that stuff ain't gonna. I mean, it might go over, but not with our crowd. We don't try to do anything complicated.
Well, and it's funny you say that because I think immediately Chuck Berry, his songs were as simple as can be, but they're so freaking good. They're fantastic.
To me, it's the bass line. The song has a good bass line. That's the starting point.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
If you really listen to the bass, like in a lot of our songs, I always get into it from that. And Frank's just a great player. And
Frank's your bass player?
Yeah.
Frank what?
Great guy. Frank Allison. Yeah,
Frank Allison.
I almost stuttered again.
I'm trying to give them a proper shout out here, and you're forgetting their names.
Yeah, so I mean, like, the songs, I'm not gonna mention another band's name, but there's like, I went to saw a band at a place, a real big summertime place.
Okay.
I went to see this band, and it was a Friday night. Place was mobbed, and they were doing, what was the song? I think it was Steve Winwood. Can't Find My Way Home.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Is Steve Winwood?
Well, yeah, he sings it. It's Blind Faith is the name of the band. Him and Clapton. Right.
Great song.
I used
to play that song. I sing that song back in the day. I love that song. But it's a Friday night.
it's not going to get a bar going, right?
And I'm sitting there going and I'm just sitting there going, this is what Friday night? Like,
Right.
people don't want to hear that.
Right.
I
You're
didn't
playing
think
a coffee shop acoustically by yourself. That's where you're
Absolutely.
playing.
I'm going to play it tonight.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But it's just like, sometimes I don't get some of the bands, what they do. And
Right.
I don't, not knocking them, but it's like, we try to just be fun all the time. Even the acoustic show, we have a couple of slow songs, but we try to keep people singing along, keep them having a good time.
And that's the thing. You can sneak one in there once in a while if you
Absolutely.
have the crowd already.
Yes.
And
I keep telling the band we should do a couple of slow songs.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody, Tennessee Whiskey, like, everybody wants that song. I get requested that song more than any song.
Really, yeah?
And out of spite, I'm not doing it. No.
Screw you guys. Clapton wouldn't let a bag of cocaine fall out the window. Stop it, Fremder. Stop it. Maybe that was Ron Jeremy calling in. Maybe it was calling from his jail cell. Oh, Cocaine says, I'm not in the band. I am the band. Whoa.
I'll quote him also as saying, Chris making a band was the greatest thing that ever happened to me.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, but that's actually what I like about your band. Because you're right. You guys do play nothing but fun rock and roll. And it's funny to me because you guys...
It is a rock and roll band.
Rock
At the
and
heart
roll.
of the band, it's rock and roll.
It's
band.
not rock.
No.
It's rock and roll.
It's rock and roll. It's not disco. Listen, I have no problem trying... now Christy's been doing great on the vocals. She wants to do a disco song or something. I have no problem. Whatever we try to see if it goes over. But at the heart of it, it is a rock and roll band.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And but what I find interesting about your band, it's all fun rock and roll, great songs that everybody knows. But you guys seem to, and I don't know if you do this on purpose or not, but you guys seem to pick out songs that you don't hear a lot in the bars, and a lot of bands aren't doing.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh yeah, this is a great song. Like you almost some of us have almost forgotten about these songs.
You're 100% right.
So that's a conscious decision.
Yes, there are songs that we do like "Hate Jealousy" that are very popular songs, but it's just you can't do every song that's a little obscure. But
sure.
yes, you're.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They're not obscure songs. They're just songs that,
like
for whatever reason, you don't hear that often.
"Dead Flowers" by the Stones.
Oh,
Not
sure.
a lot of bands do that song. We try to do songs that are a little different, but are still great songs that you still know. I don't want to do stuff that nobody knows either.
Right.
But I'll give you an example. Like if you want me to play a couple songs like that.
Yes.
Tennessee Whiskey is like Chris Stapleton. The guy is phenomenal. I
Yeah.
didn't even know who he was a couple of months ago.
Yeah, I just heard of him myself about 2 or 3 years ago. Yeah.
And everything when we play the acoustic show, we get requested for Chris Stapleton #1 for all the time.
Wow.
And it's always Tennessee Whiskey. But then I started listening to him a lot. I'm like, my God, he's got such great songs. Better than Tennessee Whiskey.
Yeah.
And I'll probably play one a little while. I'm just learning it. I'm going to do it tonight.
Okay.
And it's just, we try to pick I don't like to do the standard song.
Right.
You have to sometimes. But
yes.
I try to do songs that are like, Christy picks a lot of them. She does. She researches a lot.
That's
of
what
songs.
Cocaine just said. Christy is great at knowing what songs to play. Let's give her credit.
She picks a lot of the songs. And my bass player Frank and everybody puts their input in, but it's
Have you guys ever done Tumbling Dice by the Stones?
No.
Because Linda Ronstadt does a great version of that.
Really?
So
she sings with Linda Ronstadt really
that's
well.
why I'm bringing.
Yeah.
I can totally hear Christy doing that. So Christy, there's my request.
Get on it, Chris.
Yeah. Is she watching? You think
she should be?
Oh, she's not working today either.
No, she's working, but
but she's got it on at work.
Hopefully, yeah.
Nice. Christy's awesome. Yeah. So that's my request. Tumbling Dice, Linda Ronstadt's version.
Yeah. She's like Linda Ronstadt's like her favorite.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah,
oh,
like
she's
phenomenal. We do a bunch of them. We do Heat Wave. We do.
Cool.
When Will I Be Loved? We do. You Know Good.
Oh, nice.
We do that on acoustic.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So.
How do you guys decide if a gig is going to be acoustic or not? Does it depend on the venue?
Yeah, the place will always say. What's good about and this is why what happened originally. We were advertising is originally it was Chris Sciarratta, then it was Chris and Christy, and then what happened was the venues we play at, they have that option to book us whatever they want.
Oh, okay,
so
yeah.
it works out well. So instead of creating confusion, it just makes it easier to say, okay, track 9 duo, track 9 duo.
Do people ever think Do people ever show up thinking they're going to see the former governor of New Jersey? Chris Christie.
I hope not.
I didn't know he sang.
It's funny because, like, politics, you got to stay away from politics, as much
Oh,
as you
yeah.
can.
Yep.
Listen, my blood pressure's been good, so I'm trying to stay away from politics.
I hear you.
And but yeah, sometimes I say that it's Chris Christie, they look at me like, and I go, listen, I just try to stay out of it. I used to be very opinionated, and now I'm just. You can't change each other's minds.
No.
And I'll just say one thing politically.
Sure.
They've got two different parties. Two wings of an eagle. It's the same eagle. At the end of the day, we're just pawns in their game.
You're absolutely right about that.
That's the way I feel.
But I blame both sides. It's become
absolutely
what's become the norm is you have to be on one side or the other, regardless of how you feel about a particular topic.
I was just saying this the other day.
Yeah.
Everything has to be black and white. There's no more gray area no more.
Right.
You can't. I mean, I don't know. It's a comedy show, but
we talk about anything here.
Yeah, I mean, like abortion. Like, I see both sides. I understand both sides. I understand it all.
Right.
I don't have a say in it,
Right.
But you can't be that way.
Right.
You gotta be either with us or against us. And
And so you could be. Let's just say you could be pro-choice, but not. I don't know. But maybe against unions.
Yes.
So if you agree with Democrats about abortion, but you disagree about Democrats, it doesn't matter. You have to stick with them.
That's the problem today.
And vice versa. Right.
I think that's the biggest problem today.
I agree.
And this is what they want. They want us against each other because then it's easy to control the people.
Right. Fighting amongst the ranks as we're fighting and blaming each other while they're doing whatever they want.
They're spending money like...
Right. Spending money on themselves.
Jesus Christ.
It's insane. It's sad.
Crazy.
And that's
we got
one
a supermarket the other day. He spent $100 on like milk and bread. It's like
right. Yes, I think I told this story on here. But I was in 7-Eleven a few weeks ago, and there was a guy in front of me, and this guy was At first I thought he was joking because he was so what the way like I always, but nobody else was laughing, so I'm like, oh, this guy must really think he's out of The Sopranos, right? It's 7-Eleven for crying out loud. He's complaining about the prices, and then he's complaining about having to pay for a bag. And I don't know if this guy was even charging him for a bag, but he just starts going on and on about it. He's yelling and cursing. Like,
a lot of angry people right now.
Right.
People are angry.
This guy finally gets up and leaves, right? Gets his stuff. So I'm next. I say to the 7-Eleven guy, I go, he tells me whatever the price was, whatever I was buying. So I hand him, a 10 or 20, whatever I handed him. And I said, don't worry. I said, if you need to charge me extra for a bag, I don't care. Because I was buying a few things. I needed a bag. I said, what is it? And I'm thinking anywhere from 10 to 25 cents.
Yeah.
I'll live.
Right.
Sure enough, there's 3 people behind me on line. The guy 2 people away from me, older fella. You believe I was at Stop and Shop the other day and they charged me 25 cents for the bag? Yeah. And I'm like, now I'm thinking, oh God, he thinks I'm, one of him. And like, and I just kind of looked at him and just went like this. And now he's cursing and yelling about it. I'm like, oh my God. So I look at the 7-Eleven guy like I was trying to make a joke after the last customer was yelling at him. The 7-Eleven guy looks at me and goes, well, if you don't care about paying for a bag, why'd you bring it up?
Good point, yeah.
But I was joking. So I'm like, and I was trying to be on his side for crying out. So now he says that. This other guy's dropping F-bombs left and right about bags.
You just stay out of it.
Right. I'm like, I just can't open my mouth anymore. I just got to just forget it and walk away.
That's politics. I really don't. I just don't. Especially with the band, I don't want people to think we,
right.
Is what it is. I mean, I love my country, and it has a lot of problems right now, and
we do the same thing in comedy. You talk about, as a comedian, you bring up one side or the other, or you bring up, how you dislike somebody.
People can't take a joke anymore either.
Right.
Yeah, that's the problem. It's
right.
black and white. It's
right.
They can't.
And that's the thing. You immediately can alienate half your audience.
Half the movies you couldn't make anymore. They made back in the 70s when we were
right.
kids,
Well, I always talk about Don Rickles. Don Rickles would not make it today if he was starting out. Which is sad to me.
No, it's sad.
He's joking.
Yeah.
The man joked. That's all he did.
100% right.
And that's one thing. I love technology, social media. Years ago when we all started joining Facebook, you reconnect with old friends and stuff. I love all that stuff. But one of the downsides, how many times prior to social media You go to a barbecue, you go to a party, you're at some, and politics don't even come up.
No, I know.
Now
I figure it's in everything.
It's in everything.
It's infiltrated everything.
Right.
It's infiltrated music. It's sports.
Yes.
Healing,
right.
It's everywhere.
It's sad to me.
You should keep it out of sports. Keep it
Yep.
out of these things because people need a release. And what happens is when they can't release with music or with sports, they get miserable. And it's everywhere. It's
Right.
negative all the time. And
Right.
that's the one thing with the band. Like I say it all the time. It's like I want to bring joy into people.
Right.
You know, to let them have a good time.
Yep.
Let's forget about everything.
Yep.
And let's just have a great time.
Right. Your
All I
party
do is
doesn't matter at that point.
Yeah.
Just enjoying the music.
All I do is
enjoying
when
track
I'm playing,
9.
I see the smiling faces and I'm
Right.
pointing at them, laughing with my wife,
Right.
Rob, everybody. We're just having a good time. Like
That's what it's about.
That's what you want. Forget about your worries for a couple hours.
Right.
You know?
So go see Chris tonight. Chris and Christy tonight. What's the name of the place again?
JJ Cooper's in
JJ
Long Beach. It's a really great place, beautiful place. Really,
they have a lot of great places down there.
Yeah, we got all of our venues are pretty nice. You know, for the really nice places to play, and the owners are great, and
Nice.
the people that work there are great.
All right. Grab that guitar.
Yeah.
Yeah. While he's grabbing that guitar, I'm just going to read some comments. Fremder, Charlie Watts ain't rolling no more. First time commenter, Spank G Money.
Oh, that's my friend Spank.
He says, he says, ask Chris, White Castles, yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Whenever you want.
And then he says, he's a philosopher now. I'm on the pay no mind list. Yeah. And then another new chatter, Carrie Ben.
My good friend Carrie.
Right?
Yeah.
She says, hi, Chris.
Hello.
There's nothing funnier than some meatball in a store trying to act like some doot-to-doot, says Fremder. Spank G Money says, forget about 7-Eleven. Then he says he's got to go back to work. Okay. Well, enjoy your day at work. Thanks for checking in.
Love you guys.
Cocaine says, Spanky, I guess 40 years of friendship means nothing to Chris. Fremder, old black and white movies are probably where the first interracial kiss was seen.
Of interesting friends.
And then Carrie says she likes the shirt. That is a great shirt.
Yeah.
Where'd you get that?
The guitar file. My wife got it for me.
That's
Christmas,
cool.
I
The
think.
guitar file. And then what's that up there?
File? It's like a pick.
Oh, he's holding a pick.
Yeah, it's
Got
like
it.
a pick, yeah.
I couldn't make it out at first.
I'll be wearing it. I gotta wash it. I'll wear it for Saturday night. We're playing at Grandpa Tony's.
Oh.
Grandpa Tony's. You gotta wear the shirt there.
Where's that?
East Rockaway.
Okay.
Really good Italian restaurant.
Nice.
And it becomes like a real happening place at night. And real good place. Great owners. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Cool.
That's 7 p.m. if you want to come down. But that's the whole band.
Oh, that's the whole band. Okay,
That's the
cool.
whole band, yeah.
I'm just moving this a little bit.
So I just learned this one. So.
You going to tell us what it is, or are we just going to be surprised?
I was telling you about Chris Stapleton. So.
Oh, okay.
You know, he does Tennessee whiskey, but
Yep.
this song I like a lot better, and just learned it, and I'll give it a shot.
All right, cool. Chris Sciarratta.
Where the road rolls out like a welcome mat to a better place than the one we're at. And I ain't got no kind of plan at all this town that I can stand. And I got friends out on the coast. We can jump in the water and see what floats. We've been saved for a rainy day. Let's beat out the storm beyond our way. And it don't matter to me, wherever we are is where I wanna be. And honey, for once in our life, let's take our chance to roll the dice. I can be your lucky penny. You can be my four-leaf clover, starting over. Well, this might not be an easy time. There's rivers to cross and hills to climb. Some days we might fall apart, and some nights might feel cold and dark. Nobody wins afraid of losing, and the hard roads are the ones we're choosing. Some days we'll look back and smile, and know it's worth every mile. And it don't matter to me, wherever we are is where I wanna be. And honey, for once in our lives, let's take our chance and roll the dice. I can be your lucky penny, you can be my four-leaf clover, starting over, starting over. Well, it don't matter to me, wherever we are is where I wanna be. And honey, for once in our lives, let's take our chance and roll the dice. I can be your lucky penny, you can be my four-leaf clover, starting over, starting over.
Holy crap, that was fantastic.
You like that? Thank you.
I've never heard that
It's a beautiful
song.
No, this
It's a great
is
song.
This guy, Chris Stapleton. I mean, and like I said, this is just, I think, even better song than Tennessee Whiskey. It's a great, great song.
Yeah.
Too, but you know, it's this song. Had that removed. You ever see what was the movie? Stripes. You remember who's the tall guy in Stripes?
I haven't seen Stripes in years.
John. What? Type in
Well,
something
Bill
like that.
Murray.
No, the guy who played like the commanding officer. He was walking in the pond. He trips over something. He goes, "Have that removed." That's what I feel like with the song. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, everybody.
Yeah, that was fantastic. I've never heard that song before.
Yeah, it's a beautiful song.
And you did a nice job with it.
Thank you, brother.
Let's see. Listening to this song, listening to this song makes me want you to start it over, says Fremder.
Thank you. That's nice.
Don Sill is watching. Hello, Don. He says that was awesome.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Carrie says she loved it. Oh, you're talking about John Lithgow. Oh,
John
no.
Lithgow, yeah, that's it.
Was it
Yeah.
Lithgow?
Yeah.
Andy Plajanos is saying John Larroquette.
Oh, John Larroquette.
It was
That's
Larroquette,
John
right?
Larroquette.
Yeah.
Night Court guy.
Now, that's
he
Andy
He trips
yes,
all the time.
Night Court
Had that
guy, yes.
removed. I think it was an ad-lib, I guess, you know.
Could be. He's
He
a
was
funny
great.
dude.
Yeah.
I should try and get him on this show. Yeah, and that's Andy Plajanos. He's the one that's with me on Fridays.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. Cool.
And then Don, he concedes that Andy is correct. Andy's always correct, Don. You should know that by now.
That's cool. I'll
Yeah.
listen in. That's Friday?
Yeah, and Andy Plajanos, he's here every Friday with me.
I've seen him before. Yeah, he's great.
Yeah. And now Don Sill, he made a movie. In fact, I just want to push that a little bit. Don Sill, as you guys know, if you watch the show regularly, like a lot of you do, we've been talking a lot about his movie Comic Sans, which has been completed, and it has its premiere, a private screening at the Belmore Theater on Wednesday, November 16th at 7:30. We're very excited about it. It's going to be great. Don, and if I didn't mention, I think I did, but the movie won Best Script at the Tokyo International Short Film Festival this past weekend. So congratulations to Don. We're going to have a great time on Wednesday, November 16th. You and Chrissy got to come.
Sure. November 16th?
Wednesday night, November 16th.
Wednesday night? Let me just double check.
It's a great film. And it's Andy Plajanos is in it. I'm in it. Joey Cola's in it. Carrie Caravis, Eric Haft, Jeff Bosey, Joey Petroni, Shari Poland, and I think that Austin Brooks is in it. And I think that's everybody. I think I mentioned everybody.
What
That's
time
in
is it?
7:30. It's a short film. It's only a half hour.
Oh yeah, I'll be there.
So we, by the time everybody gets there, by the time we take pictures, do all that stuff.
You can have a charcuterie board out. And
a what? A what board?
A charcuterie board.
A charcuterie? What's that?
Never heard of that?
No, I don't know what that is.
My conductor used to tell me. It's like one of those cheese boards.
Yeah.
You put like cheese and stuff.
Oh, yeah. We might have
wine, little charcuterie board.
We were talking about putting together like an after party
I can't
thing.
believe you didn't know what that is.
I know what it is. I didn't know what it was called.
I could have just said cheese.
But
board.
you know how weird I am
I'm
with
bougie,
eating. I don't know.
I'm a bougie guy. So.
Yeah, you're bougie. I'm sloppy. I'm none of those.
This is what. It's funny because I keep going back to the band, but like this is what I say.
Well,
about
that's why
our
you're
band
here.
Is we're like the working people's band. I always say that to
Working class heroes.
Working like really. I mean, we're like we're not the bougie type. Listen,
Right.
I wear a baseball hat. We're not like dressed up or anything. It's like we're just like you come after a hard day's work. You come on a Friday night, Saturday
Right.
night, and you want to just hang out. Have a couple of beers with us. That's what I like to be. The people's band.
Right.
The working.
Yep.
people's
I'm with you.
That's the way I feel.
That's did you ever hear that song, "Working Class Hero" by Lennon? That's a dark song, man.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Ask
Christy
Christy.
would know.
Yeah, she'll know.
Christy would know. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have a vast knowledge of music.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
You noticed that, right?
I remember when.
I didn't know who Chris Stapleton was until 2 months ago.
Well, yeah, he's still kind of new in my mind too.
He's unbelievable.
Yeah, that's the little bit I've heard. Is like that song was amazing. I got to look for that now. Yeah.
Like I said, Tennessee Whiskey, great song, but there's 10 other songs that are, I think, better in my opinion.
But I remember when we didn't sit together, but we were both at that Monkey show, and I remember
Yes.
seeing you after, and you were like, I didn't know half these freaking songs.
Yeah, I'm not good. I'm not good with it. I'm telling you.
Who's your favorite band? You're more of a metal
weird.
guy, right?
Yeah, I mean, some of my favorite bands of all time. I think they sound crazy. I mean, listen, I love the Stones.
It's all right. Don't be embarrassed. Tell us who your favorite band is.
I mean, I have weird taste. I like Queensryche.
Okay, that's
I
not
also like
weird. They're a great
Metallica.
band. Okay.
Metallica is one of my favorite bands of all time.
Sure.
I like AC/DC.
Okay.
But then I like I like the other stuff. I like, I was a big Zeppelin guy for a long, long time. But I don't, as I've gotten older, I've mellowed out more, so I don't really listen to those guys as much.
That's something that bothers me as we get older. Like,
Yeah.
I'm having a hard time because I used to love Def Leppard, and I'm having a hard time now listening to them.
That's
Like,
what happens. I think you just get older. And
Yeah.
I know.
Pour Some Sugar on Me, great tune, but the more I listen to them, like, these words are so stupid.
Yeah.
Like, I can't. I have to say too, and I feel the same way about Metallica. Bands that sold out and
yeah,
just
they kind of did.
Kind of
They
just
kinda did.
got worse and worse as
you
they
can't
grew.
kind of blame them. It was, they make more money than what
Yeah,
mainstream.
I hear you.
I will say this: Metallica, top 5 bands of all time.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm talking about like.
But yeah, you
sounds
got to go
crazy.
back. You got to name some great songs that they put out in the '80s, right? To demonstrate how great they are.
Exactly.
And that's how I feel about Def Leppard. They haven't put out a good album in probably
No.
30 years. So that I think that's part of it for me too. But
I do love I love Clapton. I love
Oh, yeah.
much classic rock stuff.
Yep.
That was just okay. This is what it is. I like to listen to the metal stuff.
right,
Not as much anymore, but I did my whole life. But I like to play the classic rock.
Okay.
The Clapton.
That makes sense to me.
The stuff I'm playing now.
Yep.
I like to play that stuff because it's like rock, blues, rock and roll.
Mhm.
That's what I love.
2 years ago yesterday, we lost Eddie Van Halen.
Yeah, I
Is
tell
that
you, that
crazy?
was a bad. Some
2
guys
years though,
just-
it just blows me away. That's
you
been
start
2
seeing
years.
your heroes go. The older you get, you start seeing your heroes. and
Well, that's the thing.
That one hurt a lot.
You figured the next 10 years are going to be rough. Like if you're a big classic rock guy,
Yeah.
Clapton's in his late 70s, McCartney's 80, Ringo's
Yeah.
80.
Yeah.
Like
Ringo was just in the hospital, I think.
Yeah, he just had COVID. Yeah.
Oh, it was COVID.
Mm-hmm. So it does make me think like the next 10 years we're going to lose a lot of
Yeah.
icons in our day anyway.
Yeah, I agree.
It's
Matter of fact,
weird.
speaking of, tomorrow I'm going to see the Who.
Oh, are you?
I'm going to see the Who.
And
I've
who
never
was
been
with
to
you for your
UBS.
who was with you for your very first Who concert?
You, right?
Remember that show? They walked off the stage. Remember they walked off.
You know what? I'll do a Who song for you.
Oh, that would be
I
fantastic.
just thought of that.
I'm a little bummed. I'm not going to see them this this time.
This is only going to be the second time I've ever seen them.
Yeah.
And let me tell you something. They were like they were in their 20s. When we saw
what a
them at-
great show.
Unbelievable.
You can't go wrong with those songs, man. The Who have so many anthems. They're fantastic.
No, incredible.
I've
I want
had
to do a
so
couple
many.
of Who songs.
Oh.
My old guitar teacher used to do a lot of
Godfrey.
Godfrey.
Yeah, well, he played with one of the Who members.
Did, yeah, John Entwistle, yeah.
Well, there you go, because you guys are, fun band. Squeezebox.
Yeah, we do that.
Oh, you do that one already?
Yeah.
Oh, all right, cool.
Come with Grandpa Tony, Saturday night, 7 p.m.
And
the second song.
I always talk about it in here, whether it's a musician or a comedian. One of the downsides of working is that we all work at the same time on weekends.
Yes.
So it's tough.
Of course.
I know, and I feel bad.
I totally said, no, you've come a few times. That's
I have, but it's not as much as I'd like to. But I'm working.
One of your shows,
right, you've been fortunate. You've been nice enough to support me as well. Yeah, you've been here to see a few shows. We're
gonna thing on the 16th.
What?
The what do you say? It's November 16th. That was the
the movie
film thing. Yeah.
But October 28th, we're playing in here doing one of our murder mysteries. The next night, we're playing Peppercorns in Hicksville.
Peppercorns?
Mm-hmm.
What time is that
in Hicksville? Probably 8-ish, 7:30, 8-ish.
Which show is that? Which one?
It's our 80s themed high school reunion show.
Cool.
And it's Halloween, so we're pushing wear costumes and all that stuff.
Oh, I talked to her about it. I know she's on in the city that day, but I'll find out.
Thanks for the segue. I'll just promote that quickly right now. It's an 80s themed party with Knock 'em Dead Comedy, Friday, October 18th. Costume contest and a murder, all that great stuff for Halloween. There'll be some music, prizes. It's going to be a lot of fun. That's Friday, October 18th here at the Giggle Room in Governors. Go to govs.com to make your reservations. Go to knockemdeadcomedy.com to check out our full schedule. We're performing the next day, Friday, October 29th. We're playing at the VFW in Massapequa that afternoon. Then we'll be at Peppercorns that night. So you have three opportunities to see us in one weekend. So
I see some of the jokes on there.
Let's see.
Samuel Jackson starting a Simon.
Add that song to the Sonny's lineup.
Yeah. Oh, who wrote that?
Georgia.
Okay, I think that's Tom.
Fremder, I'll bring my special popcorn bucket with the hole cut out at the bottom. Yeah. I'm warning you guys now. Fremder has been invited to this screening, so maybe we'll get a chair that he can sit in the corner by himself or something. But I don't even want to see what he'll do by himself in the corner. I heard Samuel L. is starting a Simon and Garfunkel cover band. It's going to be called Simon and Motherfunkel. It's so stupid. It makes me laugh. I love listening to Alice in Chains, especially listening to her scream from my basement.
Mine and Christy's favorite band.
Yeah, they were good. I used to listen to the Bee Gees, but I stopped because they can't stay alive. Oh, my goodness. Carrie says, yeah, they do Squeezebox so good. She's going to be in the city on the 29th. So who is Carrie?
That's right.
Carrie
seems a great friend of the band.
Yeah, she seems to know,
a great friend.
She knows Christy's schedule, too. It's a little stalkerish.
Yeah, we met her from other mutual friends, and then we became really good friends.
Very nice.
Just, it's like family. There's some people that have just became like family.
That's how I always, I always refer to the people that chime in every day. I always refer to them as our extended family. Yeah.
Yep, that's what it is.
Absolutely. I'm uncomfortable saying fans.
Yeah, me too.
I don't feel that we're big enough to have fans, but just the word itself is short for fanatic.
I think one time I wrote on the band page, I said something like, for all our fans to come down, both of you.
Right, exactly.
I don't look at it as fans. I look at it as just everybody having a good time.
Well, Carrie says she still wants a shirt. Do you have Track 9 shirts?
No, we don't. Yeah,
you're not getting involved in the merch, huh?
We should.
You should.
We should.
And then get Carrie. We'll get Carrie to sell it. She can stand there.
She gets a free one.
She gets a free one, and you give her like $1 for everything she sells or something. She'll make a couple of bucks for the night and enjoy herself. She's there anyway.
I got so many people asking for.
Absolutely
for
should.
For
I might have a
shirts
guy
and stuff.
I might.
Yeah, if you let me know. Yeah,
all right.
It's on the to-do list.
Yeah, you should.
The list is this long. It's like. No, but I really should though. I had some really good ideas too with the train theme and stuff.
Oh, so now she's saying she's too busy dancing that she can't do it. All right, now you're just getting a little picky there, Carrie. Congratulations on your Yankees.
Thank you. Yeah, he's unbelievable.
Yeah, it is cool.
It's it's so funny. I was watching the game when he hit it. And the pitch right before, he took a fastball right down the middle.
Yes.
And I remember saying, man,
that was the one.
Right. That one.
Yeah.
And I said, you know what? If he throws another one like that, he's gonna smash it. And that's exactly
the very next pitch. Yeah.
He did the same thing. Mm-hmm. It's not thinking like, did he groove it? But I don't think so.
Nah. Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah.
It's been an incredible year. I mean, and the kid is a great kid. You know,
Yes.
They say he's like very, religious and been with the same wife.
He's like a leader on the team.
Yeah. The people love him. He's always nice to the fans and everything.
And he's so freaking big. I love.
Oh, it's a monster.
When they have a bench clearing brawl, you always see him, and all he's doing is grabbing people and getting them out of the way. He's not fighting.
Yeah.
He's always trying. Him and Stanton, they're always trying to break it up.
Yeah, big guy
But
too.
I mean, Judge is bigger than everybody, so you could always pick him out, and he's just
What is it, like
without
6'7",
effort.
6'7"?
Something like
That's
that.
crazy.
Yeah. But baseball is like watching paint dry, but I still enjoy it. Stop it, Fremder. I love baseball. He's Cocaine says he's a class act, unlike Freddie. He says. Should I stop reading these Freddie comments? Okay. All right. I have no idea what they
cut
mean.
'em off.
Maybe baseball is so slow because they're distracted by watching the grass grow. Fremder, I'm going to smack you in the face.
I don't know. You know, honestly, I don't watch as much sports as I used to. I used to watch baseball.
Yeah, you were a big football guy, right?
Big Giants. I still watch, but I just it's a time killer, you know, especially when I'm, I got to spend time with my kids. I got to spend time learning songs.
Sure. Yep, I hear you.
It's hard to balance all that. I keep saying work full-time job and
Right.
do it all, but there is enough time for everything. But the sports is like kind of like I usually have it on the background.
That's what I do.
Yeah.
I keep it on the background, so I'm hearing
Christy
what's going
always
on.
Did that. She always had like
Yeah.
like in the house you hear the game going on.
Right.
And everybody's doing their other thing.
And then like maybe 5 minutes here, 10 minutes there, I'll stop and actually watch for a few minutes, go back, then go watch again.
I've been doing a lot. I've been playing chess a lot with my son.
Chess?
Yeah.
Really?
I used to play a lot when I was a kid, and he loves it.
Really?
Yeah, he's getting good at it too. He almost beat me the other day.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so we did. There's a place in the park, Oceanside Park, and they got these tables, and they have
Like in the
they
city?
have a checkerboard.
Yeah.
On
Mhm.
the table.
Right.
So if it's a nice day and we got nothing going on, let's go to the park. We
Oh,
go to the
that's
park
cool.
And we sit there and we play chess.
That's great.
Things like that. Those are
Yeah.
like you got to stop from the man. Everything. Life is crazy.
Yeah, absolutely right, man. It's the truth.
You got to slow it down once in a while.
My son too. He's a big. Well, not so much lately. He went through a phase there.
How's Zach?
He's good.
He's good. Yeah.
He graduated and he's. Yeah, we're on. Why, you want to come in? I don't know. What are you gonna do? I don't know. You asked me if we're on, so I thought maybe you had something to say. I don't know.
What do I have to say?
I don't know.
How you doing?
Good. How are you? What's up, man?
What's up?
How are you? Give it a second. It's on a delay, but you'll see yourself in 2 seconds. What are you working on today? What are you fixing?
We moved the TV.
Moved the TV.
You know where you changed the bar area?
Oh, you changed the bar
We
area?
changed the bar area. Have you been out there?
No.
Go out there. You know
Really?
where the TV used to be as you walk
Behind.
the bar?
Oh, yeah.
But it's not there anymore. It's got a little serving area there. We moved the TV behind the reception area.
Oh, really?
So we're trying to fix the back door.
And where's the bar?
The bar's still there.
Oh, it's still there.
There's a little serving area. Instead of waitresses coming up to where they came up, where they put that little thing.
Yeah.
They got to come up to a thing there. Go out and take a look at it.
I will take a look at it.
All right.
All right. And this was all the work of your expertise?
Not me, no.
No, not you.
Jose's doing it.
Oh, that's right. I've seen Jose. Okay. I've seen him walking around. I saw he changed light bulbs in a bathroom. I thought that's all he was good for.
Take care.
All right. See you guys later.
It really is a comedy place.
We do have a lot
It's
of fun.
a lot of fun, yeah.
What's that? No, I got to keep it closed. We got the AC on. Thanks. You saw the doors closed. Leave it closed. Damn it. That's Kenny. He does. Believe it or not, I mean he didn't look like much just now, but he's like one of the big security guys here at night.
Oh, is he? Yeah.
Oh, he'll kick ass.
He's a tall guy.
Yeah, big guy. Yeah, and he's solid. Yeah. But yeah, good guy, Kenny. Chess is checkers for smart people, says Fremder. Oh, cocaine called you a nerd. Yeah, but Zach and Lisa, they used to play chess together. A lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm.
How's my Sammy doing? I'll see her on Saturday. I'll be coming.
Oh, you're going to be there?
Yeah, because my daughter.
Because I'm not going to be there. That's
Oh,
why.
you're not?
Because I'm working White Post.
Oh, right. How's
so
it going? Yeah.
It's fun. But I said, damn it, because this past weekend was a washout.
I know.
So I wasn't there, and I was at bowling. So and you weren't there. So I keep missing.
We're scaling back a lot with the shows too. Like I said, our summer was pretty.
Yeah. Does it? But
it's crazy.
There probably isn't a slow time, right? Because during the summer people want to go out and rock, and then during the winter it's indoors.
JJ Cooper's that place, they have like their regular guys that have been there for a long time. And
right.
They'll play through the winter. We're filling in tonight.
Oh, okay.
Tonight. But once the spring comes, once March comes, they say they're going to have us back.
Right.
And stuff. So things do scale back a little bit, but I mean not really in a way, because like some of the summer places close down.
Right.
But then they have a winter place.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So during the winter,
Grandpa
it's
Tony's
indoors.
a winter place.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's 100%. So we played acoustic there. Now we're going to play the band.
But you're going to try and scale back a little bit in the winter, you said?
Yeah, we're gonna try. I mean, so we're gonna try to do the acoustics on Friday night, 1 week, and then the band on Saturday night the week after. I think that's just enough. And, like I said, everybody works full time.
Yeah.
So we just gotta scale back. I was counting the other day. I was like, how many gigs have I played since I've been back out of retirement? And I was like, so I counted them all up. I'm almost up to 100.
Really?
I'm at like 90.
So that's almost every weekend.
Yeah, for 2 years.
For 2 years, it's 52 weekends. Yeah.
I couldn't believe it. I thought it'd be like 60, 70. I don't know. And I think we're at 88 after tonight.
Wow.
89 or something.
I did my best year doing the Murder Mysteries. I think it was 2 years in a row. We did 80 shows in each year. But I got to tell you,
that's a lot.
It's a lot, but I freaking loved it.
Yeah.
Loved every second of it, man. I want to go back to that.
I love it when I'm doing it, but then like sometimes you're like, oh, I wish I had off.
Yes.
Tonight, So,
yes.
So we are gonna scale back though a little bit. We're gonna try to limit the band twice a month, and maybe the acoustic twice a month. But the acoustics, we get a lot more offers on it. I mean the band too, but the acoustic is like it's easier for the owners. Love it.
Oh yeah.
It's not spending a ton of money on it, and people enjoy live music.
Right.
It's a way to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And we put together a good fun show. So.
Right. When the type of music you play, it's fun, so people are probably buying more drinks and enjoying that atmosphere.
I mean, as soon as you stop playing, as soon as you get off, it starts emptying out. Like pretty much where we are.
Sure.
And it's not a ego thing to say, and it's just the way.
No,
it
it's
is.
true. It's with any band,
I feel the
really.
same way when I go see a live show.
Yeah.
As soon as they're done, I'm pretty.
You can
much
take some credit for it. You can take some.
Some.
For those of you who are watching for the first time, please follow and subscribe to our Twitch page here, Gov's Comedy Club Podcast. We'd really appreciate the support, just like somebody did. The Sofa King Awesome Show followed us. All right, well, thank you, whoever you are. Thank you. And Knucking 5150. I don't know, that might be a Van Halen reference, right? American Woman followed us. Fremder, you just followed us, started following us a few days ago? What the hell is that? Should have been following us already. So we appreciate the support very much. We're trying to build this up so we can get more class guests like this gentleman sitting next to me.
Oh, I have a lot of bands, a lot of friends. The last 2 years I made a lot of friends in
the scene,
the business or whatever you want to call
it. In the biz.
And, if they would love to do this, I'm sure. And
send them in, man.
Yeah.
We'd love that.
Yeah, we got a couple of really good acts, a couple of really good acoustic acts too.
Okay.
So maybe I'll talk to them and see if they want to do it.
Sweet.
You can't do another time a day, right?
I could if they want to record something, or we have. I think I mentioned to you last time you were here. We have a show every other Monday night. It's a music show.
Oh, really?
The guy that does the leader of Half Step, they're a Grateful Dead tribute.
Grateful Dead, yeah, phenomenal.
The main guy, the guy who does Jerry Garcia, his name is Tom Sanfilippo.
Oh, so he comes every Monday?
Every other Monday. He hosts a show here. So if anything, I would maybe throw some of these guys on that show, because he tells people, bring the guitars, we'll play.
What time is that?
It's every other Monday from 8 to 9.
8 p.m. to 9 p.m.?
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
And he's an amazing guitar player.
Amazing.
I've seen people come in here and they'll start to play something. He's never heard the song before. And he takes maybe 30 seconds, and he's going along. And then he'll even play a solo and stuff. Oh, yeah, he's amazing.
I was never
he's
like
great.
that.
Yeah.
I had to work hard at it.
Wow.
Some guys just natural. My younger brother, people don't know is my younger brother is a great musician.
Yeah.
He plays bass, he plays drums and guitar.
Well, yeah,
And
my
he
brother
sings.
too. Yeah.
And he's phenomenal. And he always can pick it up, kind of like my wife. My wife was the same way with music. They pick it up quick. With
Does she play anything, your wife?
When she was younger, I think she played like clarinet or something.
Oh, yeah? You don't even know. Look at you.
Yeah, I should know. Put me on the spot. Edit this out. Get the editing team.
My brother's the same way. I'll never forget. I was in high school.
He's great.
Yeah, he's
a great musician.
same thing though. He's a savant. He just grabs anything, and within 5 minutes he's figured it out.
Easy. Yeah.
And I'll never forget. I was in high school, and I don't remember what the occasion was, but I think he'd already graduated. I was in high school, and we were on a stage. I don't remember what we were doing and why we were there, and there was a piano. Might have even been at the library, now that I think about it. Whatever the occasion was. And one of the kids sang a song. And then sang, I think, a cappella. And then somebody said to him, "Can you play that song?" And he's like, "Well," he goes, "I've only heard the song once or twice." It was whatever the song was, something that was like recent. And he goes, "Yeah, I've only heard the song once or twice on the radio, and then I just heard you sing it just now." He sits at the piano.
Yeah.
Like, he hits 2 chords.
Yeah.
And then that was it. And then he just started playing the song. And I remember we were sitting around, and a few people just kind of...
Yeah, incredible.
Like, they couldn't believe it.
You know, I'll say this. That's the beauty about music. You never stop getting better. You never stop, listening to things. Like, for a long time, I tried to play lead guitar. I know you always say, like, "Oh, you're a great lead."
You are a fantastic lead guitar player.
I only started the acoustic thing. I had knock around the house, but never really tried to play it recently. But, I remember, like, when I was younger, and I used to have to think about the notes I was going to play and really focus on that and try to whatever. But now it's just kind of like I hear it before it happens, and that's never happened to me before. I know what I want to play before I start playing it. And I think that just comes with a lifetime of working at it.
Right.
And but some people, like for me, it's been a lifetime of working. But some people just pick it up like quick.
Oh yeah,
I see
that's always
these
amazing.
young kids, 15 years old, tearing it up, and they could just see it. They can just see it before it happens. And that's, I've gotten pretty much to that point for the most part. But you can never stop getting better.
Right.
Just keep getting better.
Well, that's like me in the bedroom. Yeah. And that's usually the reaction. They laugh. Yeah.
It is a comedy show.
It is a comedy show. But come on, I would have said that to you anyway.
Of course you would.
That's just me.
We always have a good time together.
Oh, absolutely. Cocaine's still with the Freddie comments. I got to stop. John from Florida is watching. Hey, and he says, "Hey, I'm back. Hey, where you been? Hope you're doing all right. Had lunch with Mike the other day. We were talking about you." Kerry says your wife plays an awesome tambourine.
Yes, she does. Yeah. And her sister Kim also plays tambourine. She comes up and plays.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Fremder, half step is what I call my midget neighbor. And then I asked everybody to follow us. Fremder says, "I follow you everywhere, as in I'm in the bushes right now outside." Yeah, I believe it. You guys, originals. Have you ever tried to write songs? Do you have any?
Yeah, you know what it is? I don't have songs.
You have ideas?
I have like riffs and stuff that I've played. A lot of them I do on sound checks.
Oh yeah.
Like, I'm messing around on guitar. Mm-hmm. So I have a bunch of stuff I wrote down, but I never. It's so funny you said that because people always say that. Why don't you play it? And I was like, man, maybe when things slow down a little bit, maybe like dabble into just try to come up with a couple of songs.
Is it something that you'd like to do, or you just want to play the songs you love?
You know what it is? It's like I think it's like what am I trying to prove at this point? Like to do the original stuff, but why not?
Oh, sure.
Right. That's the beauty about playing an instrument is you can play until you're gone.
Right.
Yep. There's no age restriction on it.
Right. I have no intention of retiring from the comedy world.
No, that's what I mean.
Right. It's who we are, man.
Too. No, you don't understand something. This is the first thing in my whole life I realized I want to do the rest of my life. Like, it's something I've always wanted to do.
Sure.
But never pushed it hard enough. I was busy. Everybody,
you don't want to drive a train the rest of your life?
Oh, please no. Don't get me started with that, please.
Well, that's the name of the band, Track 9.
Yeah, but it's
imagine that be a name. Disaster. Sounds like a heavy metal
That
band from the
job
80s.
is just not the same anymore. It used to be a real good place, but it's just a paycheck now. You go in.
Yep, I hear you.
My time. Hopefully 5 more years. That's.
Oh yeah, 5 more years. Well, yeah, because you'll be done paying for college by then.
Yeah, that's the goal. Yeah,
but you'll probably have a wedding at some point.
Yeah.
So I'm just adding more years to your
so you're saying
work life.
Need more gigs, right?
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. All right, so I'm going to put you on the spot.
Sure.
Play another tune.
Okay.
But before you get into it, as an intro, give me one of your original riffs, and then go into the whatever song you're going to do. Is that? Yeah, I am putting you on the spot. Is that too hard for you?
Yeah, no, it's all right.
Like you have to sing it. Just give us a little. Just and it could be nothing. Just could be like 2 seconds of it. Whatever you want to do.
Well, I want to do with the capo. Something like that. It's like one thing I kind of wrote. It sounds like every other song.
I like it. That was great.
But I just do certain chords I like and chord progressions. Like I was just doing America the other day. Me and Christy were doing what's the one?
Horse and No Name, right?
Yeah, we were just doing that. Just beautiful chords, right?
Yeah, great
Just
song.
one of them out of the good. It's a beautiful chord too. Almost Spanish, right? So I figured with the Who tomorrow, we're gonna go see the Who. So
Lucky bastard.
Want to do a little behind the wise or something?
Yeah, sure.
Dedicate to you. I dedicate to my wife too, and my good friend Steve and Lisa, they're big Who fans. We're going with them Friday. No one knows what it's like to be the bad man, to be the sad man behind blue eyes. No one knows what it's like to be hated, to be faded, to telling only lies. But my dreams, they aren't as empty as my conscience seems to be. I have hours only lonely. My love is vengeance that's never free. No one knows what it's like to feel these feelings like I do. I blame you. No one bites back as hard on their anger. None of my pain woes can show through. But my dreams, they aren't as empty as my conscience seems to be. I have hours only lonely. My love is vengeance that's never free. Fist clenches, crack it open before I use it, lose my cool. When I smile, tell me some bad news, for I act and act like a fool. And if I swallow anything evil, put your finger down my throat. And if I shiver, please give me a blanket, keep me warm, let me wear your coat. Big fun. No one knows what it's like to be the bad man, to be the sad man behind blue eyes. Whew. Get us out of here.
Lots of people commenting how
Thank you.
awesome that was.
Thanks, guys.
But I didn't get there was no windmill.
Oh, yeah. I got a bad back from all back.
Did you ever hear the story? One time Townsend was doing the windmill and his hand went through
Yes.
the whammy bar.
I heard that, yeah. Oh,
There's actually video of that. Right through. I mean, it was sticking out the other side.
that's one of, top 5 bands. It has to be, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. One of
I guess
mine.
the Beatles, let's say the Beatles, Zeppelin,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, yeah.
Stones,
That. Yep.
The Who.
For me personally, it's Beatles, Billy Joel,
Oh, yeah.
Clapton,
Yeah.
The Who.
Queensryche.
For you. I'm a big Eagles guy.
Oh, me too. Yeah.
And you know I'm big on? There's a few bands I don't think would make people's list, but Genesis is one of my all-time favorites.
Oh, yeah.
And Crosby, Stills, and Nash.
Oh, yeah.
They're I'm huge on them. And Sting.
I love Woodstock. I would love to do that song.
Oh, that is well. You can do that acoustic.
We could.
Originally, that Joni Mitchell wrote that.
That's right. That's
and
right.
she originally put it out acoustically.
That version is very different. Than,
It's a lot different. Yeah, but now she's great. Your wife should sing some Joni Mitchell.
Yeah, she's doing. We're doing Carly Simon tonight. I think we're gonna do You're So Vain.
Nice.
We're trying to do new stuff. You know, we for 2 years, pounding the same stuff, and we're trying to. And we're trying to dabble into more like the 80s and 90s too. We were kind of stuck in the 70s a little too much.
Oh yeah, you think?
Yeah, we do a little newer stuff too. Not too new.
Yeah, I was going to say newer stuff.
Crazy.
80s, some of the newer stuff. Can you believe the 80s is 40 years
I know,
ago?
bro, it's crazy.
My goodness gracious.
Crazy, bro.
I am always amazed, and I bring it up all the time on here. How fast time goes, man.
It's crazy.
Unbelievable to
crazy.
me.
Well, that's why I started playing again. I said, when am I gonna wait until I'm,
Right.
You can't. You got time goes too fast. You got to take advantage of it, and staying healthy is an important thing. I just every day I thank God. You wake up and you can do what you got. You can do what you do, and it's a big part of everything.
Absolutely.
Time does go fast, but
it's crazy to me. That's not the only thing Townsend got stuck in him, says Fremder. Fremder said earlier, when he saw the Who do Quadrophenia. Yeah, I saw that tour.
You ever see Wondrous Stories? They do Tommy.
They once did Tommy with Entwistle on bass.
Did they?
They once did the whole album
They're
with
good
him.
friends with Godfrey.
Yes.
So it makes sense.
Yeah. Those guys are fantastic.
Oh, they're great.
Yep. I just saw Kenny Ford.
KJ Farrell shut down. It's horrible.
Yes. Yep.
That was like one of my favorite places.
Yeah, great
place.
place.
A real music venue.
Oh yeah.
Incredible.
Every day of the week.
Yeah. Maybe if I can plug some of the places we play.
Yeah, of course. I was going to get to that. Yeah, please tell us where you're going to be.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. Go ahead.
We do. We play like Jay Paul's in Oceanside for an acoustic show. We do JJ Cooper's. Grandpa Tony's is the newer one for us. We do both the band and the acoustic.
Yeah, but do you have actual dates of when?
Yeah. Let me get on my phone. Tonight's JJ Cooper's acoustic. Saturday, Grandpa Tony's is the band. That's in East Rockaway. Then next Friday night, EGP Oceanside. That's the acoustic.
That's the name of the place. EGP.
Eat Gastropub.
What?
That's the abbreviation. Eat Gastropub.
Eat Gastropub. Oh, okay.
EGP. Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, sorry.
No, it's all right.
They're in Oceanside. Another great place. We're playing the acoustic next Friday, and then we're gonna venture out a little east. My childhood friends all live out in like Bethpage, Plainview.
That's a little east.
For me, it is.
Oh my goodness, that's hilarious.
East, man. Are you coming? You should come.
Where is this?
Campaign House.
In Bethpage. I've never heard of the Campaign House.
Yeah, so we're going a little east. That's not really,
But it is nice and close. So
that's going to be October 21st.
That's a Friday?
Happy Hour Friday at 6 to 9.
Oh, happy. Oh, 6 to 9. See, I had basketball.
I know. And then Jay Paul's on the 28th. That's a Friday. That's always a fun place.
Jay Paul's is a great place.
Oh,
yep.
It's always a fun place.
Yeah.
And then the week after, we got the band Sonny's Canal House. That's like one of our regular places.
What day is that? The 4th?
That's November 4th.
Damn it. I have a show that day, too.
And then November 12th, we got South Shore Craft Brewery in Oceanside. That's another of our regular places. You've been there. I think you've seen us there, right?
I think so.
Yeah, and then November 18th, back at Jay Paul's. That's pretty much. Then we have a few more dates in December.
All right.
But
wow. There you go. That's Track 9. Look them up on social media. Track 9 Band.
Yeah, we got a Facebook. Oh, we have a newly formed Instagram page.
I saw it yesterday.
It's probably like 10 people on it. But
that's all right.
But I figure, there's a lot of, especially the brewery we play at, they use a lot of Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
So they asked us, why don't you come up with a thing? I said, okay, we'll do something.
You gotta.
You have to these days, yeah.
Which I can't figure out, but you got to be on all of them.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Almost, yeah.
All right, you ready to geek out a little bit?
Sure.
Daredevil coming back.
Okay.
You excited about it? You didn't watch that stuff, huh? You're just a Star Wars guy?
I was a big Star Wars guy, yeah.
Why did I think you were into all this stuff?
Just the classic movies, though. Nah.
Yeah, I was thinking. I thought you were into Daredevil. So what is it? You're into
I was a comic book guy.
So you're
up.
like Marvel and all that.
Marvel.
All right,
yeah,
but Daredevil's Marvel.
Yeah, but I wasn't into Daredevil too much.
Oh, really?
I was into like X-Men.
Oh,
Wolverine.
okay. Yeah. Wolverine's coming back too.
Yeah, I heard that with
Daredevil.
Deadpool.
Oh, Deadpool. You're right.
Yeah,
it is Deadpool. Yeah. So did you try watching the series Daredevil?
I don't watch much TV.
Right.
I know it sounds crazy. I watch my shows were like Game of Thrones, Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad was awesome. Oh, all right. So Saul.
So yeah, Better Call Saul.
Fantastic. What'd you think of the ending?
No, I'm behind. I only watched the first season.
Oh.
No, I don't have much time to watch TV. I really don't. But when a show is on, I really like. I got like Vikings. I used to like. Did you watch that one?
I don't even know what that is. I never heard of that one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a series?
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm not familiar with it.
Trying to think what else.
My phone is ringing.
Oh.
But see that? It kills my connection. Damn it! I don't know who that is.
Oh. Yeah, we never. I don't watch much TV.
Oh, all right.
I don't have much time for it.
Because I would because I know we used to talk about those movies.
Well, I was
and
into
stuff.
I was into comics and the Marvel movies were like a big thing with me and my son. Starting in 2010, we went to that was like his anything I can get my son to want to do.
I hear you.
Whether it was the bowling,
right.
Now he's playing drums.
Yes, that's
he's
right.
He's becoming a phenomenal drummer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I
went to his practice the other day. I was like, he's doing really good.
I should have. I didn't even think of it. I should have grabbed some video to play.
Careful, Johnny Joseph. Watch out. JJ.
Yeah, I should have thought to put some video up.
So is it? It's a new show, Daredevil?
Well, Daredevil was a show. Ran for 3 seasons. They, then it stopped for a while. Now they're bringing him back.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And he was in the last Spider-Man movie for 1 or 2 scenes, but now they're bringing him back. They're calling it Daredevil Born Again. So so I thought you were into that whole world.
Sorry,
so.
yeah,
it's all right.
Yeah.
All right, I got nothing else.
Much time.
Nothing left to talk about. Let's see. Oh, Fremda says She-Hulk sucks, but I'd still bang her. Yeah, that show blows chunks, man.
No good. Yeah.
No, it sucks.
So I think what am I watching these days? I watch a lot of. You watch Below Deck?
No, what's that?
It's like a Jersey Shore on boats.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You like that stuff?
I don't, but this show is pretty.
Yeah, I can't.
Somebody at work told my wife to watch it, and it's just like one of those guilty pleasures.
Yeah.
And like I told you last time I was here with the bands, Great White.
Yes.
It was like a guilty pleasure for me.
Yes.
Remember that?
I do remember that.
So this show Below Deck's kind of like that. It's so like it's like all the people do is fight. I don't know. It's just.
I just could never. I remember what was that one where all the people just lived in a house for a few months?
That was the first one that started it.
Yeah, but
I never saw it. But Big Brother.
Big Brother. That's it.
Yeah, I never saw it. But
I watched the first, maybe about 3/4 of the first season because I knew one of the people in it.
Oh.
Loosely, didn't know him well, but I knew him, so I started watching for that, and that was when reality shows were just popping. I got like 2 3/4. I'm like, what the hell is this? And I haven't been able to do it.
how people compete with each other is crazy. You know.
I don't even know if
I
it's
think we watch.
real.
I watch a lot of like. I like building shows. I watch like you know.
Bob Vila.
Holmes. Yeah, the Bob. Yeah, Maine Cabin Masters. That's a good show.
Yeah. Are you handy?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. I was never an office guy. Like I never wanted to work in an office or.
Yeah, me too.
I'm outdoors. You know,
Yep.
like hands on.
That was me.
Fixing stuff. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Always.
Now I'm always hands on because I'm not feet on. I'm stupid.
You're silly.
So, all right. So it's just about time for us to get out of here. You want to throw in one more before we call it a day here? Or?
Sure. Yeah.
Right.
You know, let's go off on a good note.
Why was it? Why were things bad?
So we could do one more.
Chris Sciarratta of the band Track 9. Always fun with him.
Always. Anytime you want me back,
All right. We'll see you tomorrow.
call my agent.
Call, my people will call your
Kerry,
people.
call Kerry.
She's too busy dancing.
Go on a high note. Sunshine, go away today. I don't feel much like dancing. Some man's gone, he's tried to run my life. You don't know what he's asking. He tells me I better get in line. I can't hear what he's saying. When I grow up, I'm gonna make it mine. These aren't dues I've been paying. How much does it cost? I'll buy it. Time is all we've lost. I'll try it. And he can't even run his own life. I'll be damned if he'll run mine. Sunshine, sunshine, go away today. I don't feel much like dancing. Some man's gone, he's tried to run my life. You don't know what he's asking. Working starts to make me wonder where fruits of what I do are going. He says in love and war all is fair. He's got cards he ain't showing. How much does it cost? I'll buy it. Time is all we've lost. I'll try it. He can't even run his own life. I'll be damned if he'll run mine. Sunshine, sunshine, come on back another day. I promise you I'll be singing. This whole world, she's gonna turn around. Bad new bells will be ringing. Sunshine.
See, and that's exactly what I was saying before. You pull out these tunes that nobody else is playing, and you're like, oh yeah, I forgot about that song.
That's
and
the whole idea.
That's
yeah,
and that
idea.
yeah.
It's a great
as soon as you
song.
started playing, I was like, wow, I haven't heard that song in ages.
Right, yeah.
That's a great tune, man.
But thank you for having me.
My pleasure, man.
You
Thanks
know,
for coming in
we had
again.
a great time, as always.
As always, pal.
And I just want to say props to my bandmates, Rob, Frank, JJ, and my wife, Christy. They're phenomenal guys. We're having a great time. And all the people that come see us, our manager, Mike, Peggy, and Kerry, and all the people that come see us, Kim and Scott, everybody. They're just great people. John Z, Tommy. I'm sorry if I missed somebody. I apologize, but they just support the band from day one.
It's hard to name thousands of people.
Yeah,
like that.
it's
tough.
and I'm gonna forget somebody, and I'm sorry, but it's been a great ride, and we're having a great time, and
Cool.
great people.
Happy for you, man.
Thank you, brother.
Absolutely. There you go. Track 9. Track 9 Band. That's usually the
That's
best
the
way
website,
to.
yeah,
and but I think that's even the Instagram.
Yeah, it's just
address
easier
now.
because I'm Track 9. I go with Track 9 Jamaica. That's just
Right,
that's-
exactly. So Track
fans,
9 Band. Check them out. Show them some love and support. Yeah, go check them out. So, yeah, thank you, pal. We'll do this
Thank
again,
you,
of
brother.
course.
Like, you're one of my favorite people. You know?
Right back at you, brother.
Hey, brother.
Absolutely. All right, so we're out of here. Today is Thursday. We got nothing on tonight. So Andy and I are back tomorrow. We will be Zooming with the Uncle Louie Variety Show guys, Carlo and Lou and of course Tony, their manager. They're doing a show tomorrow night at McGuire's out in Bohemia. Now that's really
That's a little
east
far,
for you.
yeah.
Well, easy.
That's like another state for me.
Probably is for a good, what? Oh, probably over an hour for you, yeah.
Oh, easy, yeah.
But it's a great place. Go to govs.com to make your reservations. The Uncle Louie guys are fantastic. I've seen them several times. They're just good guys. Always love when they come in, just like I love when he comes in. Same thing. The Uncle Louie Variety Show. They have Eric Tartaglione working with them tomorrow night as well. So, so go see that show. Govs.com to make reservations. But you can see Uncle Louie, the Uncle Louie guys, zooming in with us tomorrow. They're going to zoom in as they're driving down to Long Island because they're from Syracuse.
Oh, wow.
And Syracuse sucks. I don't know why they bother living up there.
Far,
There's nothing there.
That's far.
But, but they're coming down here where it counts. So we're going to zoom in with them while they're driving here. So that'll be fun. Andy will be with me, of course. And then, and then Don. And don't forget, we got Don tomorrow night doing his show, Donversations. Donversations, of course, is on the YouTube channel. So there you go. John says, be with you tomorrow, Tony. All right, thanks. Great job, says Kerry. Fremda says, keep rocking. He says, it was an awesome show. Very nice. Thank you, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Once again, we appreciate the support on Twitch. Our YouTube channel is still going as well. And, of course, real quick, if anybody would like to do their own podcast, whether it's on our platform or not, we'll still hook you up in our studio. Microphones and cameras and lights and phones and Zooms and graphics and people and stuff. We'll take good care of you here. You need to record a podcast, or you just need to do any kind of audio or video work. We take good care of you. Get in touch with us through our Facebook page, Gov's Comedy Club Podcasts, and we'll make it happen for you. And I think that's everything. Oh, wait a minute. There is one thing I forgot. One more show to promote. There it is. November 18th, Hershey and the Keegs doing a show in the Giggle Room. Hershey and the Keegs on Tuesday nights here on Govs. They're doing a show in the Giggle Room on November 18th. Mark and Mike and Carla and Tom McGuire, and, of course, our buddy Fat Jay will be on that show. Don't forget, Bosie's doing his show November 5th. Him and Rich Rada doing a show in the Giggle Room November 5th. So, lots going on here at the station and at Govs. So, again, govs.com to make reservations to a lot of great shows. All right, keep it locked here, and we'll see you tomorrow at 11. Thanks again, guys. We'll see you guys later.